Okay. We're going to keep going for a little bit longer because honestly, I want to know. As much as I'd love to cliffhanger people about, hey, what are we going to do? Nah, we got to keep going. I got to know. We got to at least finish up this regular season. We have Air Force, Tennessee, and Michigan State. Tennessee is the only non-conference game left. This is going to be close, and it perfectly sets up Air Force with the chance to just completely ruin our season. Because of course it does. Air Force loves to ruin seasons. They probably will here. Cliffhanger doesn't have the same impact when we suck. That is also true. Unfortunately, very, very true. As we end up getting the linebacker, Leon Andrews, instead. That is another full 25 prospects that we'll be able to rename for the start of next season. Shout out to Darkin OG for the follow. Welcome in. As we get a look here. Michigan State lost their last game. Now, we have still played one more conference game than both Michigan State and Tulsa. Tulsa has the tiebreaker on us from beating us, but we have yet to play Michigan State. That is the final game of the season. So we do still have life at promotion, but it is now impossible for us to be relegated. Memphis has 3 conference games left. Even if they win all 3, they would even us in wins, and we have tiebreakers. So it is confirmed we're not getting relegated. Now the question is, can we pull off the miracle of getting promotion? We have a great chance to ruin Air Force's chance at promotion, one of our longtime rivals. And we are mathematically still alive. Air Force is next. We are the better team on paper. But will that matter? Another frickin' showdown with Air Force. We escaped them for a season. We got caught in this conference for 1 year, and they caught right back up. Oh, man. All right. Let's take a look at their top players, by the way. Center Jay Adams, B. Brown, the kicker, and their running back, 89 overall, Collier. They do have a good running back. We're good at stopping the run. We just can't stop the pass. What the fuck?
Presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Hosting this matchup, the Gem City of the
As Air Force wins the coin toss. All right, now really quickly. Stop the quarterback scramble, I feel like is the best way to go, because it's fucking Air Force. They're going to massacre us on the freaking option. I am going to play, or have them play, pretty aggressive here. If they listen in the Super Sim. I don't know if they actually do, but we'll see what happens. 7-0 Air Force. 7-7. 14-7 Wyoming. 14-14. Make it 21-14 at the half. Our backup quarterback is in as it's 24-14. Fourth quarter. 3-point lead now. 6-point lead. Trying to cap this game off. Oh my God, they're going to get the ball back. And with 7 seconds left, Air Force take the lead. It happened again. Just like it did against Texas Tech. Oh, my God. We have 7 seconds with our backup fucking quarterback.
Here we are late in the fourth quarter, and this is
7 seconds to get into field goal range. It will require somebody to outright miss their coverage, or for the O-line to block. We now need a touchdown. We now need a touchdown.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25.
We're going to lose the Air Force and fall back to 500.
Play and one last chance to win the game. If they can get the Hail Mary, they'll pull out the miracle win.
We just have to try and catch Wilson open.
Steps up in the pocket. He chucks it downfield. This one will fall.
And that's it. Air Force wins. And our chance at promotion is all but gone, as we gave up another late touchdown in a one-score game. 14 seconds left. This has been a worse season than I imagined. Maybe I had my expectations too high. I wasn't envisioning or viewing national title as a possibility, but I thought, like, I got my expectations in check. No, we're still pretty disappointing. We play Tennessee. Man, we're not even gonna hit our freaking win total on the season. At most, we can win 3 games and the target's 9. So regardless, this is gonna be our first time missing our win target. I don't think missing it once will be enough to get me fired, but Jesus Christ, with this game, you never know. There's a chance we're just going to sim these last 2 games because they might not matter. We can't hit the win target. If I'm not mistaken, it's 9 games. It is 9 games. We will not hit the win target. Is there any chance at promotion anymore? We are still technically alive. Tulsa lost to Memphis. We need them to lose their last 2 games. We need them to lose their last 2 games, and we have to beat Michigan State, who also play Memphis this week. So there is a chance. It is incredibly slim, but there is a chance. This game against Tennessee means absolutely nothing to us anymore. So I'm just going to sim through it. It is a meaningless game to us in the grand scheme, and we won 24-17. We typically do win when we menu sim, but where's the fun in that? So they beat the Volunteers. I mean, that'll get us closer. At least we'll finish the regular season at 500 at worst. But the question is what the results happen to be for Tulsa's last game and Michigan State's. That is the question. Got a finalist for quite a few awards, of course. What is the situation? We technically have a chance. By the slimmest of margins, we could technically get promoted. Here's what it's going to take. Tulsa has to lose their 3rd in a row. They need to lose to the California Golden Bears. Texas Tech. They need to lose to Memphis. Both of these teams have the tiebreaker on us. And we need to beat Michigan State in the final game of the season. Tulsa and Tech lose and we beat Michigan State, we're promoted. That's what it's going to take. It comes down to the final game of the season. We beat Michigan State last year. We need to win this game, and we need a lot of help. We need California and Memphis to do us a huge favor, or we will spend a 3rd season in the Big Ten. 6 straight seasons in the Sun Bowl, the bottom tier, followed by 6 straight promotions. And now, it could be a 3rd straight year in the Big Ten. Our first ever trip to Michigan State's home turf of Spartan Stadium. Call heads. All we can do right now is just focus on the task at hand, and that's win our game. If we see on the scoreboard that Tulsa or Texas Tech have won, Then we just sim the entire game because it's over anyway. Thank you, Ender. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. I'm stressed. We're down 17-7. 24-7. Just noticed our starting quarterback is still out. It's 30-14. Make it 31-14 off a 70 or a 103-yard kick return. I think at this point we have to jump in. If we're going to win this game, they need help. And it doesn't look like the scoreboard is going to show us what's going on in the crucial games elsewhere. Hero gets the first down. I don't see those other scores on the board yet. It's a night game, though. You'd think they would have already been in or would be currently occurring. I forgot we don't have the same quarterback. Definitely a more pass-heavy offense might be the way to go. Got by Fight Club. Go for the hurry up again. Thank you, Taps, by the way. I'll take that, too. We are looking for Tulsa. And fucking, I can't even think right now. We're looking for Tulsa and Texas Tech. Couldn't get the pass off in time. He got caught on the offensive line. With one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time he should just throw it away out of bounds. This might be Saturday night. Maybe they're playing on Sunday. I don't fucking know. Second down. Tackle made. Play for Prime Cock. All we can do right now is just win this game and hope that it's enough. They come out in a 5-wide set. The other results don't matter unless we win this game. He's on the run. Attaboy, Cocky. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big game. Well, give credit here to the receiver. Gotta win. Gotta win or nothing else matters. And he's tackled at the one. Hero just shy of the line. On the hurry up here if we can. If that receiver screen's open at all, it's not going to be. Opt out to the quarterback sneak and just try it. They do have quite a presence on the O-line, but... There we go. Wasn't pretty, but... So, white man runs the football. This will bring it down to a 10-point lead.
And he adds the extra point. Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
And it's over. We are officially not getting promoted. Tulsa beats California. And they have tiebreaker on us. Texas Tech wins as well. It's over. It's all Jover. We will spend a third season in the Big Ten. We can sim the rest of the game. It's now completely irrelevant as to whether or not we win this. We are within 3. And the boys lose on another final minute touchdown. Oh, I could scream if I was not a married man. Oh, I could scream. Just an outstanding performance. That is what, the 4th time? 3rd time at least, if not the 4th time this season we've lost on a touchdown against in the final minute. Sweet Jesus. 33 seconds left. This is easily our worst season since we started. I think, like, I actually think this is going to be our worst season yet. Even when we were in the Sun Belt, I don't think we had seasons worse than this at 6-6 upon the completion of the regular season. I'm pretty sure this is our worst season to date. Also, shout out to the fact that they added in, like, oh yeah, back to 1980. That's very cool, by the way. So credit to the dev team. Yeah, we have never finished under 500. We're at 6-6 now. 7-6 is the worst record we've had. This will be the fewest amount of wins we've had since 2016. If not ever. We haven't finished with 7 wins in almost a decade. Maybe I was wrong about expectations for the Big Ten. Maybe we just hit the wall. Maybe that is the wall. Maybe we can't get higher than this. I mean, +6 conferences from Sun Belt up to the Big Ten is still quite the accomplishment, but man, there is a chance that we have just hit a brick goddamn wall. Man. Man. Well, we'll finish up the regular season and see who is getting promoted now that we know we will not be a part of that list yet again. Oh, man. We had chances to get promoted all throughout the season and we blew it. Absolutely blew it. That's 2 seasons in a row. I really felt like we could have gotten promotion and we just blew it. So let's get confirmation. Michigan State survives. They are the ones to get promotion out of our conference. But let's start at the bottom in the Sun Belt. Arkansas, oh my God. ULM, they weren't close though. But Arkansas State have been promoted, as has Western Michigan. Look at the Michigan dominance, my God. Western Michigan have been promoted as well. From the SEC, Southern Miss have been promoted, while San Antonio are right back down. Or San Antonio. Frank, I will. Georgia Southern have also been promoted, while Marshall have once again been relegated after a winless season. In the Pac-12, Buffalo get another promotion. Holy shit. While James Madison have been relegated. Buffalo are on a tear. Oh my God. Ohio have been promoted, while Temple suffer their 2nd straight relegation, if I am not mistaken. Actually, they might have been promoted with Troy last year. My God, Temple relegated again. In the Mountain West, Rutgers have been promoted, while Washington State have been relegated, I'm pretty sure, for the 3rd season in a row. On the other side, Florida Atlantic have once again been promoted, while Kentucky continue to fall. And I believe now they are the team that has fallen the furthest out of anybody else in this timeline. Kentucky down again. In the MAC, Navy have earned promotion, while East Carolina have been relegated. On the other side, Army have been promoted. The fucking military teams are catching up. Army have been promoted, while Virginia have been relegated. The Cavaliers, man, they have just fallen off a cliff. My goodness. For Conference USA, NC State have been promoted, while the Green Wave of Tulane have been relegated. On the other side, Purdue have been promoted, while Arizona State have been relegated. 3 and 6 and 2 and 3. And they will be the primary relegation over Tulane. In the Big Ten, we already saw it. Michigan State have been promoted, while Memphis have been relegated. On the other side, Colorado have been promoted. While we only made one trip to the blue turf, Boise State have been relegated. Memphis will be that primary relegation. In the Big 12, Minnesota have been promoted, while Georgia Tech have finally been relegated. On the other side, Virginia Tech have been promoted, while Arizona has been relegated. Georgia Tech, technically the lower seed between the two. In the American, Nebraska have been promoted, while the Tar Heels of North Carolina, previously in that top tier, very early on, they reached the Superior 6, and now they're going to be down to Tier 4 in the Big 12. UNC relegated. On the other side, Clemson have been promoted, while Florida State have been relegated after a disastrous season. And for the ACC, the Georgia Bulldogs will go back to the Superior 6, while Iowa have been relegated. And on the other side, UCLA into the Superior 6, while Texas, who kicked the shit out of us, have been relegated. For the Superior 6, Notre Dame and Mizzou have been relegated. So just one season in the Superior 6 for Missouri before getting relegated. Ohio State, the streak continues. 17 straight seasons they will be in the top flight, isn't it? Something like that now? Like, my God. They are unbelievable. And they stay in the top flight. We're projected for the Gasparilla Bowl. The old Gasparilla. Man. Texas scored the most points in their division and get relegated. Yeah, well, they put up 51 on us, so it's not that surprising, is it? They absolutely kicked the crap out of us, so is it that surprising? As Rutgers senior running back Ryan Castillo wins the Heisman. Pretty convincing fashion as well. 640 first place votes. All running back class for the Heisman as well. We go to the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl to play Coastal Carolina again. Motherfuck. We got Coastal Carolina again. This time in the Gator Bowl. Balls. National title game is Nebraska and USC. Let's take a look at the conference winners. It's a New Year's Day Bowl. Yay. Army just gets ahead of Navy to win the MAC. Army promoted as champions. In the Big 12, Minnesota will be promoted as champions over Virginia Tech. In the Sun Belt, Western Michigan promoted as champions. Purdue win Conference USA. Georgia Southern wins the SEC. Nebraska wins the American, en route to also making it to the national title game. Rutgers win the Mountain West. UCLA win the ACC over Georgia. Ohio win the Pac-12 over Buffalo. And the Big Ten goes to Colorado over Michigan State. Two teams that we lost to this past season. So we know the full scope now, basically, of what the promotions will be. Let's take a look at the upcoming bowl games. The big one. Pop-Tarts Bowl, Oklahoma and Tennessee. Go figure. Again, we ended up in the old Gator Bowl against Coastal Carolina. Citrus Bowl, you got Mississippi State and Central Michigan. Rose Bowl is Virginia Tech and Illinois. Fiesta Bowl, West Virginia and Georgia. Sugar Bowl is Bama and Penn State. A big shout out to Roberta for the 2 months. How are you tonight? Hopefully doing better than our Wyoming Cowboys. Colorado draws Minnesota in the Cotton Bowl. Orange Bowl is Army and Ohio State. And the national title game, USC and Nebraska. The Trojans going for one more national title. They have already won a handful. We might as well try to win our freaking bowl game. I mean, why not? For the first time in a long time, our job security has dropped below 100. Let's try to make sure we win this bowl game. I don't like that. Oh my God, we're not even being picked for the bowl game. I don't really like the fact that we're not at 100 right now. So, boys, Cowboys, let's win this, yeah? Please, God, can we win this? I'm begging you. Again, it's already the fewest amount of wins we've had in a season in like a decade. Oh boy. On a cold, rainy night in Jacksonville. A rematch, by the way, of last year's bowl game, as we did beat South Carolina. If I'm not mistaken, it was last year's bowl game. Next season, we'll get them. I mean, we should be better next season. That's a fact, but I still think that's 2 years in a row. Coastal Carolina, what did I say? East Carolina? Eastal Carolina. There you go. It's a new team. We won't beat them either. I still think the last 2 seasons we could have gotten promoted. I really, really do. Did I say South? Well, heart wants what the heart wants. 14-7. 21-7. Dude, our defense is atrocious. We are down 28-7 at halftime. And we have to kick this away. We might as well play the rest of it to try and get the win. I can only presume the big issue is the aggressiveness of said defense. If we switch out to a more conservative option finally, and I'm sure there have been some people who have probably been screaming that, like especially on the YouTube side of things down the road, probably be like, yeah, you wouldn't have the worst pass defense ever if you weren't set to be so aggressive. And they're probably right. However, aggressive football. Loss of 2. Down by 3 touchdowns to start the second half against Coastal Carolina. We lose this game. We finish under 500 for the very first time. Nice job, boys. Nice job. We can come back here. We absolutely can come back here.
Scrambling around. He's in trouble.
Misses Foley's baby boy. He had nowhere to go. It's nice to know he didn't scramble either. Pro roll can be a pain sometimes. It sure can be. Again, that's just the thing, though. Like I said, I thought we'd get to a higher conference before we hit this wall. But Wilson.
He's at the 40. And down he goes at the 34-yard
inside the 35. Sets us up well. We can absolutely come back here. Especially if our defense is going to play like that. Showdown is back in at quarterback, by the way. Our starter is healthy. What will be his final game? Rutgers beat Charlotte 38-2. Damn. Oh my God. There goes my hero. On the screen pass, perfectly timed. Just the 8th completion of the game for our quarterback. That double fake move, as I'm sure you've been able to tell, is my favorite move. It is very powerful. And it worked out to perfection there. That is the quick turnaround we needed to get back in the game. I almost want to trust the defense, but Jesus, what point in that would there be? What? Yeah, that was English. This team's ruined my brain. This team has ruined my brain.
Wyoming's got a little Jekyll and Hyde thing going on here on their defense.
All right, gentlemen. Keep that pressure going. This is the Job Security Bowl. Yeah, I can't really take a risk in those circumstances, huh?
At about the 37-yard line.
Super effort by the tailback to pick up a nice gain and a first down. He's really a good-looking ball carrier.
We've got a 1st and 10.
Okay. That was
This defense not wanting to give an inch here.
That was atrocious.
He's tackled at the 34. So the toss back doesn't work. That's a loss of about.
Did we had like what, 1 no touching win this year, I think? It's easily the fewest no-touching wins we've had in a season. I think we hit the reverse no-touching more than the actual no-touching button. How insane is that? Ender, it's been a bad year. It's been a real bad year. We're in our bowl game against Coastal Carolina. If we lose this game, it's the fewest amount of wins we've had in a season since we took over the team.
From their own 40-yard line. 3rd down.
Been a rough time.
In the gun with 5 receivers.
Let's go, Slowpoke Sam. Another stop by the defense. Yeah, we lost 3 games in the final minute. It's been a nightmare.
Jones is the punter.
It's been a nightmare. Wilson. Couldn't get the cut back. Had too much momentum.
Not much of a problem getting the ball.
All right, gentlemen. I mean, I'd love to tie the game, but we're still freaking 2 scores away from that at least.
Right now is in a rhythm, and a lot of that has to do with his preparation. You can see right now with the reads that he's being able to make, getting the football out of his hands, that he's feeling very, very confident in his ability to throw the football against this defense.
Looking for the corner, slides down. What a run by the quarterback.
Whew. Love having a mobile quarterback, that's for sure.
There you can see how talented he is as a runner.
That is for sure.
He didn't panic or get flustered. He just tucks it in and picks up a nice gain.
From the 40-yard line, it's 1st down.
That's a great throw. The tight end, Prime Cock to the end zone. What an individual effort. My goodness. The stiff arm bullies his way to the end zone. Why the hell can't you do that on your own? See what I mean about not living up to their potential? I'm going to sim the rest of the 3rd now that we're back to within 7. You fucking Maroons. Well, we are back to within 7. Get the ball back. We tie it at 35. Much better. Boys, yeah, I don't trust you. 4:35. Let's see if we can just run down the clock here. Kick a field goal to win. Only 251 yards of total offense in this game is brutal, quite frankly.
Heading for the corner. Slides down to the ground.
Need him right in the head.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Love when it shows prime cock on the screen. Don't we all?
Gets to about the
Oh my God, the speed of that guy to catch up there, huh?
Boy, what great play recognition by this linebacker. He saw the run was coming, and he just shot through the gap and made a great tackle.
Got 3 guys on the line. This should work out all right. They are going to blitz a linebacker, though. It's not going to matter. Hero, first down. Try to kill the clock. Win on a last-second field goal. That is the game plan.
From their own 44-yard line. First down. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Nice run up the middle.
Couple 4s, not bad. Not bad. I will say, for anyone hoping for naming tonight, that will be the start of tomorrow's stream, or close to the start of it. Pretty much our main event is winning this game, hopefully, and leaving this shit season in the past. That is the hope. Just try to let this game go. Let this season fade away into obscurity.
He gets out to about the 38-yard line.
A yard for Hero. We are pretty much in field goal range already. A few more yards will definitely settle it. Ooh, it's going to be close.
Got a man, but he's tackled back by...
Well, that screen pass really didn't work. I was hoping. I just opted out to a quick throw, and that was the play that it gave me. We are not in field goal range here, so this is going to get interesting. Now we are. Prime penis. That should do it.
So it's coming down to the kicking game. This
A 36-yard field goal for the win. To complete the comeback, mostly me, some of the AI, and the Cowboys have 1 second left to survive.
gives them the lead.
I know that I call kickers head cases, but this kid...
God, don't let this be the one time it goes poorly. I'm just going to try to, like, drill this off of that dude right down the middle. Nope.
He's at midfield. Taken down by the kicker.
Wyoming wins.
A great one to win, a really tough one to lose.
Our worst season in a long, long time, but it does at least end on a bowl game victory to continue that streak.
Even as it is, a win this close can be seen as a negative.
This is a season to forget. Unfortunately, the only real positives to take away, it's a bowl win and we didn't get relegated. And if we got relegated, we wouldn't be in a position to get a bowl win, so it all makes sense in the end. 38-35, the final score as we beat Coastal Carolina in a bowl game again. And hopefully, how many times do I have to say hopefully for it to come true? Hopefully it goes well. So that was a 28-10 comeback. It sure was. It sure was. They did well once I turned it over for the back half of the third quarter. I'll give them that. They did well. They woke their asses up. Damn. What a night. What a night, what a night is pretty much all I can say at this stage. Yeed Your Last Ha is up to level 20. We do have some things that we want to check really quickly. 28-7 comeback, even better. First and foremost, this should be the last upgrade we need before the Saban factor. Yeah, so from now on, we'll be able to focus upgrades on trying to get the insta-commits, which can only help, obviously. The Trojans do it again. USC wins another national title, 49-17 over the Cornhuskers. Army wins the Orange Bowl over Ohio State and finished the season ranked second in the nation. Colorado over Minnesota in the Cotton Bowl. Penn State dominates Alabama in the Sugar Bowl. And Georgia beats West Virginia in the Fiesta Bowl. The Rose Bowl goes to Virginia Tech over Illinois. And in the big one, Tennessee beats Oklahoma in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. So USC, once again, national champions. Just insane freaks that they are. Over 3,000 yards passing this year for Red Baron, 21 touchdowns, 9 picks, yet we still struggled the way that we did. It's kind of surprising. Rushing-wise, 800 yards, 9 touchdowns for Hero. The only thing I can think is we just have to turn down the aggressiveness next season. And hopefully that'll help out the passing game and we won't just, you know, get destroyed yardage-wise. 8 touchdowns for the freshman 50-cent nickelback. He's up to a 71. He got a +3 throughout the course of the season. He could easily get a +4 to a +6 in the offseason. He's going to be very usable over the next couple of years. And we had a really young receiver core, that's for sure. Blocking-wise, nobody allowed double digits in terms of sacks, which is nice. Defensively, Slowpoke Sam led the way with 95 tackles, 29 tackles for loss for Mrs. Foley's baby boy, with 7.5 sacks, 5 for Yellow Ranger's massive dong. And not that many picks this year compared to the prior season. Shows maybe how our defense fell off. And our kicker, 18 of 24, 75% for the senior, Cletus Horse Cleats, which, given what we've dealt with for kickers over the past couple of years, actually isn't all that bad. So it'll be one more season at least in the Pac-10. But we do finish with a winning record at least at 7-6. We get another bowl game victory. Even if it is, as mentioned, the fewest amount of wins that we have had since the 2016 season. Pac-10, you Fred. That's the second time I've said Pac-10. Because we were in the Pac-12 before. The Big Ten. Except it doesn't feel big. Georgia and Michigan. Well, Michigan will have changes. Jim Harbaugh retired. We'll see if Georgia ends up with a change there. Please give me an offensive coordinator. I was going to wait, but please let me end tonight on a high note by telling me that you've gotten us a new offensive coordinator. Please, God. Nope. Tonight is shit.